Because it's a big day. The players must have been over the moon themselves, and the manager. My God.
All
I'm rattling
right.
on
We've
here.
been joined by our first caller off the rank. We've been joined by JFK.
Oh, my pal, Jimmy.
Evening, Bridgeman.
Hi,
And
you.
good evening to Psychic Oxtier.
How would that do, mate?
Your last dulcet tones last night in the show was, I can assure you we won't be talking about Alfredo Morelos tomorrow.
All right.
And you were 100%, mate. Just come on and live it up. That was the last thing you seen at the end of the show last night.
Mate. You know what, while on here I just make it up. You know that, so I can't remember.
I can know, pal. But what a day. A minimum of 17 points ahead of the puddle drinkers. If they can maybe win the other two, that will probably not win them either.
Do you know our third to their games? They've got 14 games left to play now, and 5 of them's against us in Aberdeen.
Aye. Bridgeman, if you can get a look at sports scene tonight, pal, you go and look at it, and you'll cheer yourself up with a big centre half, mate. It is absolutely gold.
I've watched him 3 or 4, just highlights, you know. And I've watched him maybe 4 or 5 times. I've seen him. And
the Davis comedy.
I don't understand.
If anybody's listening who's not on Facebook, who does Facebook, could you please send them a link in the Facebook page to come to the show? We're having technical problems tonight. We're not going out on Facebook at the moment. So if somebody who could either get on Facebook, please, and post it there, a link so that people can listen to the show. Can I leave that with you, JFK? Because I know you do Facebook.
Yeah, I can do that, pal.
Just go to the Rangers Radio page and page it in there, a link so they can listen, which will be within Rangers Radio. Right, okay.
It was me. I was answering JFK's thing about the big fella, the big centre half. I'm not a great fan of Celtic in any way, shape, or form, and this has made me even happier. He's possibly, if he's not the worst centre half I've ever clapped my eyes on for playing for a team at the top of our leagues. It's just unbelievable. It's so poor. It's not real. So poor. But it's great. It's absolutely fabulous.
That's good, pal. Good.
Couldn't make it up. Look, we're in a great position, and I wonder who could have predicted this, JFK? Who could have predicted this?
Oh, nobody could predict what we're actually is happening to us now. You know, it's absolutely wonderful. Nobody's ever thought we'd be sitting here with this amount of points, Oxia, ahead of them. So it's absolutely fantastic. As you said at the start of the show, it's the season that keeps giving. It's giving and giving and giving all the time, you know, and it's been absolutely fantastic. I don't usually watch any of their.
He's gone. No, he's back. How we doing, caller?
Right, mate.
Can you turn the show off, mate?
Aye, 2 seconds, mate. I told you last night. Do you remember me, my wee boy? 2 seconds, man. 2 seconds, my man. 2 seconds. 55's coming home, mate. You hear me all right, aye? Remember I told you last night, my wee boy George?
Are you a big George, aren't you?
Aye, 55, my man. I'm having a party.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Hey, party style, can't wait.
Aye, looking forward to it,
mate. Never catches, mate. Never.
No,
trouble, mate. Yeah, you'll finish here. Lucky if you finish 4th. Get it right up them.
That's me, George.
Mate. I'm doing my mother now, mate. She's a shielder. But she's buzzing it or not because she's a wee Rangers woman, you know what I mean?
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. What's her name?
Buzzing it or not, mate. Especially they grab me points today, yes. The boys at Paisley done them easy.
Cheers, George. Listen, mate, you go and look after your ma and we'll keep in touch, right? With the party.
Definitely, Mark. All good, mate. 55. See you then. All good, mate. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, George.
Did you hear
a wee thing on.
Show GFK.
He's going for cheers to, but there was a puddle drinker on Radio Snyder night, and because it's good to listen to get you a good hour of comedy and that, and in the middle of his speech he just burst out greeting.
You're joking?
No, it's all your Facebook, YouTube. He burst out greeting. He did.
Oh my God!
I'm no one for that. You know, I'm no one for telling stories, but that happened one night when I was out with Fox.
I bet it was a joy, though.
No, Fox just started greeting. What happened was we were having a right good night, and then the bill came, and Fox started greeting, you know.
Nice one. That's very good, Alex.
You take the pee.
No, go and get the archive if you want. About 10 minutes into the show, he came on and he spends £1,600 on season tickets. And he was talking away about how he's been let down, and the next thing, I just can't believe it. And the guy that ran the show says, "Look, I can't remember what his name was because I was laughing myself." And he says, "Well, we'll let so and so contain himself. We'll bring him back in." They asked him, "Are you all right?" "Well, I'm not bad."
Anyway, just said that in the lobby.
We're joined by Big Stevie. How we doing, big man?
Oh, my big pal. Yeah.
All right, lads. How are you all? Oh,
Big Stevie did the drums.
Oh, Bridgeman. Oh, the drums. Happy days, by the way. We're all jumping about here like Kagger, by the way. I'm in my Elvis onesie, the new man. Oh, I tell you. Can it get any better?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, mate. So they say karma comes, but oh, mate, I couldn't see this coming. Could you?
No, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet here, but Jimmy and Bridge,
I know that's your party piece. I know that's your party.
Yes, but just before the Celtic Rangers game at Parkhead, I did tell you we beat them. They're going to fold. But how much they were going to fold, I didn't realise. I mean, that was absolutely brilliant today. And the caller Jimmy's talking about there on Snide, oh my God. They've near that neck, man. Honestly, I was peeing myself laughing. But listen, Ox, I was just phoning up. I mean, Rangers Radio's got extended family all over the place. You know that yourself. And I would just like to hear, can I do a shout-out, Ox? Is that okay? The boys in the Scanco Road and the Berlin Loyal done an absolutely fantastic thing. They've been running a wee bingo thing there for a wee while to get money for their club funds. And on the takings that they got for the bingo, they took £1,000 of it, run to a young bear and donated £1,000 to the wee bear. Unbelievable for that Rangers Supporters Club. And I just want to give them a shout out for it, because it's all the good things you don't hear, Ox, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Rangers Family Day, the Blue Dollar, you know. And I'd just like to say to Mark and all the boys there on the Shanko Road that done that for the wee boy, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. I'm a happy man, honestly. I'm that happy. Oh, I nearly kissed Myra Hindley tonight.
Oh my God. Stevie, you're a shocker.
Listen, mate, if there's a fight, there's only one winner. I'm telling you.
I can't help my mouth. She'll hear me.
Bridgeman, I've told you before, I caught her putting a cat flap in her granny's budgie cage. That's how evil this woman is, I'll tell you.
I'm saying nothing. I can't say that. She's listening.
We've also been joined by Bob J. Evening, Bob J.
Ox, my friend, how you doing? Bridgeman, all right?
Hi, Ox. How you doing there, pal? Bob J.
I'm doing all right. Well done for the donation for the young boys, Steve, by the way. That's great, isn't it?
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
Fantastic. Yep.
Well, I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes, and I'm not afraid to admit it, but for a vastly different reason, 55 home, boys. That's
by the way, Bob,
yeah.
Bob, the boys in the lobby said, it's a wee stat, by the way, it says, St Mirren scored in the 18th minute and the 37th minute. Add the two together, what do you get?
Yes.
Just when you mentioned 55. There it is.
I'm not too good at mental arithmetic, but I was quick there. Boys, I can't believe, Ox, I'm with you, I can't believe this here, because at the start of the season, when I was out with the famous Dugs one night, I said to myself, well, what's going to happen is I says, this lot they're going to try and make sure that they get 10 asses. I think they'll even pay Premier League wages just to try and make sure that they get this. I just didn't believe it. It's unreal. It's uncanny what's happened here. But that's to the advantage of the Glasgow Rangers, and by God, we took advantage, and it's great. And 55's coming in. And I listened to this show last night, boys, about I thought we were getting a bit, I don't want to use the word like laborious, like going about the Morelos incident. I'm not going to do that again. I phoned in last night, but yeah, he didn't get back to me. Christ, no. I mean, I've had him fair share. But I thought Rangers played some fabulous football the other night. I knew that the pressure's off. You're going to see them playing even more fabulous football. It's great. Pressure off. Wonderful. So that's my take on it for the night.
And yourself, Bob, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, Bob, I'm not one for telling tales, but who we phoned back's nothing to do with me and Bridge. That's down to the technical team.
No. Bob Crisis has been absolutely fabulous for me, and I so enjoyed listening to the show last night. Oh, no, nothing like that.
We're not taking any blame, Bob, yeah.
You are absolutely first class with me. Oh, for Christ's sake, that's no one question. Oh, no. That was really, I sat and listened to the Hale show. It was great. Chrissy, your pal coming on with the wee boy.
You weren't alone, mate. We couldn't.
Oh, hey, Ox, not a problem, Paul. You are absolutely wonderful with me. Great stuff. Oh no.
I don't know what you think. I'll go to JFK with this first. When this season, I thought we'd a chance. I know we did. I thought we'd a chance, but I thought that we had to beat them in the games and maybe take minimum of 7 points. And that's 7 points half of them, and obviously if they only get 4, or maybe we could take more, that would do it, because I think we had the number the way we played against them. But I thought it would be nip and tuck.
Yeah.
I thought it would go to the split, and I thought that if it was maybe a helicopter Sunday sort of scenario, or the last game of the season,
absolutely,
the JFK.
I think we were in worst enemy last season when we imploded after the new year, and with the players that we brought in, I totally agree with you, mate. Is that I think we've got a good chance here going toe to toe with them and winning it. When we started to bring in other players that were good enough to play for Rangers, I felt a bit more confident. But in no way in my life, I mean, I've been going to see Rangers since 1966. I've said before. And I cannot remember a season like this. Never ever has there been a season like this that everything has went our way. You know, through no fault of our end. I was fed up here and there, but now they're starting to sit up and take notice that this is not just about them imploding. It's about the fantastic football season that Rangers have had. And we're well overdue, mate. But yeah, I could never see what's happening. They indignant. They have no got any dignity. I mean, they lose and they win with no dignity. The way that we've dealt with ourselves the last 9 years, we've got to be applauded, every single one is, for the strife that they've put us through. And some of the comments I was reading today that's attributed to Lywell about different things you said about us.
We've been joined by Amanda. How are we doing, Amanda?
Good evening. Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
We're tip-top on here.
Good evening, Amanda.
I nearly wet myself when I put the radio on about 4:45 and realised the score in the other mob's game.
Too much into me, Amanda.
Well, I suppose I'm not alone today. But anyway, I didn't expect that today at all. I thought they'd put a fight up today, but then that just goes to show you that they have crumbled like a packet deck of cards, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've just collapsed like a deck of cards. But anyway, no, I didn't want to look at their score today. I wasn't bothering. I was just quite happy watching my call the midwife. But hey, there you go. Anyway, and I put the radio on about 4:45 just to, well, my tablet, just to flick through the scores of the games and all the games. And I went, oh, right, okay. Must be getting into injury time then, eh? You know, they usually get the extra 2 or 3 minutes to get an extra goal, you know. But Anyway, put the radio on, final scores, I went, oh, that's fine, that'll do, mate. That's an even better bonus when we've not even played this weekend, you know what I mean?
You remember Fox used to be in that show, Bridgeman, calling a midwife.
Call a midwife.
Call a midwife.
He's certainly done a lot of Saturday night sojourns anyway, I'll tell you that.
That's a different show altogether. So, you've been pleased with that score of the day then, and that's a bonus for us that we didn't expect to get.
Here, Stevie, you can take that one, mate.
I'm with Amanda in that, by the way. I know she said she really wet herself, but I nearly shit myself when I seen her, by the way. I was absolutely over the moon. Absolutely over the moon.
My dad had went to the Morrisons because I can't get in the shops with my crutches because I can't do a lot of shopping. So he'd went to get some stuff for the dinner and that, and come back and he'd met his pals at Morrisons and he says, by the way, they're getting beat 2-1. He went, you're joking? He went, no, they're getting beat 2-1. So he come back and he says, what's the score? I says, that's it, finished. It finished 2-1. He went, oh, that'll do us. Oh, yeah, beauty.
Absolutely brilliant.
Anyway, listen, I'll let you go and get more callers through, but anyway, just to say it's been a great day all around when we even had a game ourselves this weekend, you know what I mean?
It's a gift that keeps on giving, Amanda. We're going to...
You're right.
We've just got offered a new sponsor. 10 our ladies have offered to sponsor us.
I don't think I need to worry about them yet, right enough, but there you go. Anyway, listen, have a good night, guys, and we just need to keep it going. Just need to keep ticking the boxes, don't we?
Here.
Yep.
Okay, doke. See you later. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night, Amanda.
Bye.
I tell you what, she's going to be a fabulous caller when she comes out her shell, isn't she?
Aye.
Well said.
But she's right. Bob's here. It's strange. It's a strange. I mean, you just seem. I mean, I listened to some stuff or was sent some stuff tonight, and they're worried that we're going to end up 40 points away from them.
Aye.
Well, it's irrelevant.
Is that right? Is that they're worried about that? They're obviously the supporters, the fans.
Aye.
Well, it can happen. It's probably the way things are going, boys. It's possible. I didn't care. Like I said, I mean, I can't believe this. I'm still pinching myself. I'm hacking back to what I thought, what we all thought at the start of the season, that this was going to be the season from hell. It was going to be. I said to myself, I hope we can hold on to their coattails then, because they always went on a run after the new year, as we proved to has been proved to your demise.
I'm laughing. I can't help laughing because COVID interrupted it in Dubai. The Dubai COVID. Thank you.
That worked well, Big Steve. That worked well, Big Stevie. That warm weather training, didn't it?
That's the half, mate. That's the half, by the way.
Just wonderful. How many games is that they've won this season? Sorry, how many games is that they've lost this season, should I say?
They've won 3.
They've lost 3.
Hello.
3.
Hello, Andy. How we doing, mate?
How you doing, mate? All right. How you doing? I'll say, all right.
Aye, good to hear
How
from
you doing, Andy?
How you doing? Sorry. Okay, Bob, Jer, and all the rest is.
Oh yeah, how you doing, Andy?
I'm doing brilliant, Megan. I'm brilliant. Hey, I'll tell you something. See about 4:15 a day. Me and my big neighbour out the back door. With social distance, by the way. We did the right thing. He gets his tablet out. But it's when the man came up, I says, look, they'll probably win 3-2. I'm not kidding. But here, behold, feel that. What about the ex-goalie? He put out a cracking save about 5 minutes ago. But what about Shane Duffy? The gift that keeps giving, you know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
The dairy donkey.
Hey, you're right there, sir. Dairy donkey. You couldn't keep his out of close, I'm telling you. Brilliant. Unbelievable. So how you doing, troops? Everything okay with you?
Aye, we're all right. Everybody's safe in your world, Andy.
Oh, aye, we're fine. Aye, we're fine. We're doing all right. I mean, we've been through that. Hard year there. I lost my sister and one thing and another, but hey, that's funny. And she was a right wee blue notes to get up. She stayed up north. I didn't even get to a funeral none, but listen, it's a great year.
What was her name, mate? What was her name?
Hey, Liz. Lizzie. Liz. She loved the Rangers, so she did. But unfortunately, she passed away in March here, but last year. This to one of his bloody video call things to watch a funeral is just heartbreaking. But anyway, hey, I'm on the rumors. I mean, that's the thing. That's what it's all. But listen, see this year. How can you describe it? How could you describe it?
I'll let JFK do that for you. How do you describe it?
Right, JFK is one of my favourites. Bob Gear's my favourite, but JFK is second best. I mean,
what's all this favouritism?
I love the Bob Gear. I love Bob Gear. He's one of me. He's one of me. The kind of guy I'd love to meet for a pint or two. You know what I mean? Hey, JFK, you take it away, sir.
Just a pint or two, Andy.
Aye, one or two, Bob. Aye, one or two.
One or two, mate. That's all I can say.
That fiver's in the post, Andy.
Let's see if it's JFK. The fifth JFK.
I just think it's a fun Dabby Dozy season. It's just something. I was saying earlier on, Andy, in all my years going to see the Rangers, and I think I'm the same as ever, I've never seen a season like this, and I don't think we ever will again. You know, it's just absolutely fantastic. And if any team in the world deserved anything, it's us, because of the wrongs that they done to us 9 years ago. Knew we've come back. They never thought we'd come back as strong. And Dave King said they would just fold like a pack of cards, and they have.
The man's aye.
I said a couple of weeks ago the red, white, and blue ribbons were on the cup for me, mate, and more so they as well just giving us at the new. No, absolutely wonderful. And let's hope that in this time of adversity, when everything's all happening with the COVID and that I know it doesn't mean everything, but it means a lot to a lot. Is that if we could get some sort of fans celebration, celebration, but we just need to wait and see.
Some keep it safe and everything else.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Don't because end of the day, see again, Ryan, like lifting the barriers and all that. We've got to keep ourselves dignity like we have done for the last 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like feed in. They're out in George Square and they're rioting. They're putting goods on top of statues. They're peeing in bushes and all that. That's what you get with that crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that came on yesterday with live well. They're making about a saint, 29 trophies. He's won about 3 genuine ones. I mean, we were in the league for 5 years.
Yeah. Seemingly they're at it again tonight. Seemingly there's a large police presence.
Aye.
Well, I'll tell you what, if the Red Arrows want any practice, you should go and bomb them.
Well, I'll tell you what I want. I'm going a new fun.
Only with water, of course, so they'll disperse and keep everybody safe.
Yeah, nice soapy water.
Right, Andy,
can I suggest something? I want Lancaster Bomber. I want Lancaster Bomber to drop some soap bombs down in the monkey mob. That was what about. Anyway, I'm enjoying the show. The rest of your callers come in. I can't go to be busy. But hey, I love you all. Take care. Right, we are the people.
Good night, Andy.
Cheers, Andy. Good night, pal.
Good night.
Did you say there was some nonsense going on over there?
There's a riot. There's a riot taking place just as you're speaking, Brisbane. Yeah. Anyway, Blue Stars joined us. Evening, Blue Star.
Evening, Ops. Evening, guys.
Do you believe in coaching, Blue Star?
Hi, Blue Star.
Evening, Bridgeman. Evening, Jimmy.
All right, Blue Star.
Evening, Stevie. Do you believe in coaching?
Aye, phone in, hang up, and we will phone you back. We can't phone you if you keep phoning.
Well, this is true. Well, what about that today? That's just utterly stupendous. That's definitely 55, and that's definitely the ribbons on the cup, as Jimmy says. They couldn't make it. The head, they started off by saying they were going to get the 10. They've made it even easier for us. But we played the best football, so we deserve it anyway. And for the crap that they done to us 9 years ago, it's just getting rammed right up them now, innit? Superb.
Stevie, I think we've got to push this narrative. It's nothing to do with them imploding, mate. We've dropped 6 points all season. We're still in Europe. We're an excellent football side. It's nothing to do with them. They just couldn't handle the pressure for this DVG Express.
100%.
Absolutely.
Listen, we've played some fantastic. We've played them after. Our football ability this year, we've just been absolutely too good for everybody, and they've imploded because we're too good, not because they're in the same par as us or enter COVID and all the excuses about to come under all their crap. We were told 18 months ago we needed to spend 80 million to catch them. Deary me. This season is all about the Glasgow Rangers. We've just been far too good for everybody. We're still in the Europa. And by the way, you beat this mob for Belgium. Who knows what could happen there, by the way. And we've got the capabilities. I fancy anybody at Ibrox. So, guys, it's not what they've done. It's what we've done. We've been absolutely... many shutouts have we had now? What's that? 19 clean sheets?
Something like that.
19 up? Aye. Well, I mean, it's what we've done. It's not what they've done. It's just because we've been that good. They can't handle the pressure. They didn't know how to cope with the pressure. They're wrapped themselves up in their A&B bubble, and they get into the thinking that we can't be touched. And lo and behold, their bubble burst because they found out that Rangers are a good team. And last year was their warning sign. They had a chance. The last transfer when they done it for me, guys. See, when I look at who we bought, Roof and the troops, I was looking at my bench is totally different from last year to this year, and that's the big one for me. That last transfer one day for me was the biggie, and that's what's tore the two teams apart, by the way. They bought absolutely 10 or 15 million pound worth of flops, and we brought in guys like Itten, who's made an impact, Roof, who's made an impact. These guys have all made impacts, and I'm telling you now, you're totally right, Ox. Nobody let anybody take credit away for what the Glasgow Rangers have done. They can make all the excuses up under the sun. We are just too good for them. And every department now. The times have shifted, and they've shifted quicker than what they thought. They should have been, according to them, they should have been miles ahead of us. The Champions League money, the free hits, the 3 times that they were in the Champions League out of what, 6 or 7 times that we weren't there 6 years. Do you know what I mean? They had a free run. They lauded it, they bullied it. And you said it yourself, Ox, what happens to bullies? They just look stupid when people stand up to them. And the Glasgow Rangers have done that this year in every department, by the way. From our directors to the players to the fans. The fans have behaved impeccable. No chasing buses and injuring police and breaking COVID rules and that. We have done everything by the book, the Glasgow Rangers fans, and we are the people, and that's why the difference is nobody that scum across the East End have done what we've done this year. The Rangers fans, the players, the board. That's what the difference is.
Yeah. Listen, I was saying this, Bridgeman, I know you like a start, yeah? Yeah?
Yep.
What's that, Oxford? What was you say there, buddy?
I know you like a start, yeah?
Right, go on then.
Right. Ryan Jack, Stephen Davis, Scott Arfield and Glenn Kamara cost £50,000. Shane Duffy cost $2 million. You get a millennium for a year.
Oh, man.
Wow, that's quite incredible.
Do you know in long term, Oxshire, know what's going to better's going to come out of this, and with Lywell gone now. I mean, I'd read various chairmen now are coming out, and I wish they'd done it when Lywell was on the SPFL board, but they're saying he was a bully more or less, and he ran Scottish football, and they're only telling us something we already knew. So maybe get down the line, we'll be able to get a better crack at things now that people will see that Rangers were wanting an inquiry because they knew there was football corruption there, mate. So that should be good going forward.
That's the boy Gilmer for St Mirren. He's constantly said that, mate. Yeah. Constantly.
But so's the Aberdeen chairman come out and said it as well now.
All right, has he? Yep. All right, okay. I get sent another thing today. People, here's one for you, Bob G, right? And I don't want to go on about it. Just when Jimmy's mentioned corruption, right? 25% of the people cited but the compliance officer has been Rangers players.
Aye.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And 43% of the incidents have happened against Celtic players. And here's one final one for you. How many people do you think have been cited for their club, percentage-wise?
0.
I would say 0.
I'm
trying to go through this in my mind. I would say 0. Had in mind any citations with them.
Exactly.
Maybe Brood once, possibly. But I'm right, aye.
You're right.
I don't mind any citations.
0. Anyway, enough about that. But
very strange, Ox. Very strange, Ox, when we've got the best disciplinary record. Does that not tell you something at all?
If you were complaining then that our team, JFK, people might say we're not a real hard team, are we? We're a good football side.
We're a good football side, and we're hard in the right way. But I think, and we're not wanting to dwell on the Alfredo thing, because I listened to the show last night and I know it was battered to bits. But the about treating Rangers differently was truly shown with what's happened with Alfredo. And this is something that Rangers have been trying to fight for season upon season. So, yep, these stats that you gave us there prove without a shadow of a doubt that Rangers are treated badly, never mind differently. So let's see what happens going forward with that. You rightly say there, it's nothing to do about them imploding. It's about how we performed this season. No, it's the best Rangers team I've seen in a long, long time. And we've all seen some good ones. And it's absolutely fantastic. Yep, we've had a couple of duff games the last couple of weeks here. We kind of fell by the wayside, but we still kept ourselves going and we came out of it. My God, 23 points ahead. Could be 26 come Wednesday, because Kilmarnock will probably give them a do. Well, they're looking for a manager. Maybe he'll go there.
They're looking for a manager. We've been joined by Shuggy. I hope. How are we doing, Shuggy? Oh, he's dropped it. Oh,
hello, can you hear me?
You
called me a wee second ago. I never heard you, buddy. It was totally blank. It's Shug for Folkestone.
Yeah, how are we doing, Shug?
Ecstatic. They're just making it so easy for us, by the way. They're just making it so easy. It's a wee Paisley team we're having from it one day.
First time they've won there in 31 years.
Was it? Is it a wee? 1990. That's right. Aye. Brilliant.
I was still.
And that big Rangers player of the season made a mistake for the second goal.
I believe so.
Yeah. He's made. I just seen it on Sky Sports. He made a right. Well,
Roger
but I'm so happy about it, etc. But Morelos getting done when the referee says, I never thought.
That one tonight, mate. We've done our death last night, but we've just got to enjoy this moment when it's here, mate.
I'm enjoying every second of it, by the way. Morelos, it's unfortunate he'll get a ban, but we could get through without him. We'll get through without him. You've got the likes of Roof and all that can score goals. They're scoring goals for every direction. So you'll be missed, but maybe a week or two sitting on the bench, maybe make them reflect.
I doubt it. You're not going to change Alfie. Stevie.
But if you change Alfie and take away that aggression, you might take away his prowess. Same as Gascoigne, that wee bit of waywardness about him. Every great player's got a bit of waywardness in them.
I know that myself, mate. Right?
I just so happy.
Shocker. What a shocker you are!
I'm just absolutely loving it. I don't know what I'm loving. Rangers being in top more than them. I don't know. I just.
All right. Great to hear from you, Shuggy. We'll get more.
Are you on tonight later on?
Am I on tonight later on? That's
no, later on, right to midnight, 1 o'clock.
No. If I'm on the night after this, it's none of your business, mate.
Are you on right to 1 o'clock in the morning?
No, our show, no.
No, is that the other show it's on?
Shuggy, there's a personal request you're asking for.
No, just enjoy listening to anything doing with Rangers.
All right,
I'm having a few beers. I'm going to have a few beers and maybe I'm going to phone later on tonight.
All right, mate. You enjoy yourself. Take
you no bother, and we are the people, by the way. We are the people.
Definitely, mate. Definitely.
I'm glad you got that line, Big Stevie. Aye, great to hear the Bears enjoying themselves.
Listen, we're long overdue, Ox. By the way, where we've came from, by the way, on our knees to where we are today, and the happiness in this show. I remember the pitch invasion. I was on the park with my boy at Livingston. That was the first pitch invasion I've ever done in my life. I don't even know how I got out of the wall. There were 3 women pushing me. I get stuck in the middle of it trying to go to the park. But for where we've been, let's be honest, we've had some really bad years there, but we've tried to make sense of some stuff, you know. And every time we did think we got somewhere, we were two paces forward, 3 back, wasn't it? And look where we are today. It's great to hear all the Bears on. We're all happy days. And I mean, as I said at the start of the show there, I nearly kissed her the night, man. What the hell's going on?
You're a big sook, Stevie. You're a big sook.
Did you happen to put that wee order in we spoke about?
Yes, that's getting sorted out. Yes.
Oh, good man. We've been joined by Blue Bear. How we doing, Blue Bear?
How you doing, boys?
How we doing, mate?
Hey, Blue Bear.
Aye, Blue Bear.
It's Baloo, aye.
Aye, Baloo.
I'm phoning for the house phone. My mobile packed in.
Oh, is it, mate?
Aye. Hey, listen, I was out today, out for a walk. I thought I need to go out of the house and went for a walk out of Dumbarton. And freezing, back up the road. Done a couple of things sitting there, and I thought, better check the results. I'm telling you, I fell off my chair, man. I couldn't believe the clowns done that again.
Did you do the same as Amanda done?
No, I didn't know, and I didn't do, but somebody said they shot themselves. No, I think I wrote to I sent my brother an email. I said,
language, guys, come on.
Oh no, I said I've got a lisp. Behave yourself.
That's a good one. I've got a lisp. Cool.
So, anyway, as I said, I shut down and I was fine. But you couldn't believe this. It's like Stevie said, Martin Luther Stevie, that wee rant you had earlier on, that was brilliant.
Martin Luther.
I really enjoyed that. That was good. The show's been brilliant. It was great last night. A wee bit over the top with the other stuff. I'm not even going to say his name, and I love him. But no, it's fantastic. You can't believe it. You're saying it's the strangest season ever because you just never saw it coming. I mean, I remember when we were going for 10 in a row, and at the end of the season, we were on target to getting there, and then we handed it to them. We drew and we lost, and then they handed it back. I know, do you remember?
You beat me Kilmarnock, beat me Aberdeen too.
That's right. That was the start at Kilmarnock.
Aye, but then they went out and get beat. And then we were back
with them. No, they drew with them firmly the next day. Yeah.
It was ridiculous. We should have won it that season. But that was that no when Walter changed all the team?
He said he was leaving in October. That was a mistake.
Right. That was a mistake.
To be fair, I think they said Lennon's been leaving since October as well.
Well, what was it? Aye, so they've been trying to. The fans have been trying to say that, but the board aren't having it. Somebody said earlier on Lowell's leaving. Is that right?
That was yesterday's news, mate. Yesterday's news.
Phone's not working. I'm in the house.
Well, you don't get a telly or a radio?
Well, I have got a telly and I don't listen to the radio, but I don't watch the news.
Turn it on. Like Bridgeman, he's got Celtic TV.
Oh, I know, you're kidding. Have you been?
Dude, I'm going to call you a stalker.
You're totally wrong there, boy. Shuggy, get your head out your hand. Get it.
Bridge, you were far too slow to respond to that, mate. I think.
Yes, I was struggling with my mute button.
No like you. No like you. Anyway, listen, boys, I just had to phone in because, like Stevie said, there's so much happiness about everybody. It's fantastic. It's great to hear the Bears having such a good time.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Anyway,
I had a script for the night, mate. I don't know if you heard me saying at the start of the show. I did have some ideas of what we're going to talk about, mate. I just ripped it up.
No wonder. It's been unbelievable. You just couldn't see this coming,
right, Billy, you get your phone fixed. We'll speak to you soon, all right?
All right, take care, lads. Have a good night. All the best.
Take care, boy.
The other people. Cheers, boys.
All the best.
We've been joined by young Darren. How we doing, Darren?
Good evening, panel.
Rob?
Your heart's though.
Oh, who's that?
Oh dear.
There we go. Evening, Darren.
Evening, panel. How we doing?
Hey, buddy.
Everybody's tip
Hi,
top.
Darren.
Good evening. Good evening.
What did you say, Stevie?
I thought his heart
there.
Flat liner live over there.
Flat, aye. Nearly a set of jump leads.
Fantastic.
Shocking, you lot. Shocking.
Aye.
Never mind them, Darren. How you doing, pal?
How you doing, Bridgeman? You talking? I heard you earlier on talking about them talking about favouritism. You don't need to worry about favouritism, mate. You're one of my favourites. That's why I
well said, pal. Well said.
My God.
They pick on me, you know. They pick on me.
Right, I've got a wee question for the panel. Well, the guys in the lobby, right? Obviously, you're on 8 till 10, right, at night. To obviously extend that, you know, with the obviously run we're on, you know, with the 55 coming home, you know, to see the obviously with extend the time.
What did you say? What did you want to? Sorry, mate.
Extend the show.
Extend the show. You know how you're on. You know how you're on 8 till 10. You're on the 2 hours to extend it.
Some of you have got a love life.
Listen, mate. You don't know us at all. When we won 55, there'll be an A show. We'll all be out together. Is that Stevie? There'll be an A show. We'll all be out.
What a shocking you
We'll all
lot.
be in the Hummer. We'll all be in the Hummer.
Did you get your invitation? Did you get your email for Rangers Radio about the Hummer, Darren?
I never got it yet, mate. No.
All right, Neil. It's Phil, mate. You're number 17. Bridgeman's not had his email yet, either.
I have. I've had the email all right.
Oh, you did, mate. You did. That's right. You're up in front with Fox. I forgot about that.
I'm the front with Fox. I love it. Oh, magic.
Bridge, we need something sensible to talk to the Polish.
Oh, dear. Listen, Darren, I'm sure that Rangers Radio will do something fitting to celebrate the league championship. We'll get a few ideas in mind. Obviously, it depends what Gerald Fox has seen at the time, how much spare time he's got. You know? JFK.
Aye. That's a good one. Somebody says what to talk to the Polish. Aye. I've been in that type of van, Stevie. Aye, many a time.
So bad.
Aye. You know, I'd love the show to be 3 or 4 hours every night, but obviously people have got other things to do the next day. Just that everybody's in such a high now. But I'm sure that further down the line, the guys that run the show will maybe think about extending, maybe here or there, maybe a wee half hour, whatever happens. But as you say, Ox, here, when the time comes for 55, they'll need to bring substitutes in because they'll be named to hear. We'll all be out. I know, we all hope to be out anyway.
I'll be really honest with you, Darren. I hope, and this might sound for the supporters, I hope we don't win it on a Wednesday night. I hope it's a Saturday where we can have a weekend at it, if it's possible at the time.
So that's what I mean, mate. See, if it's like at the weekend, you know, obviously, like, you know, obviously people, obviously in the lockdown, you know, maybe extend it. I don't mean during the week people maybe working or go other things, obviously family things, you know what I mean? It's maybe long enough, but just to maybe get that extra couple of hours in, you know, for obviously everybody's, as they say, on a high, and obviously the 2 hours is up with time to maybe get round to some people on the phones, you know. It was just a suggestion, just thinking about it. You know?
I think, me personally speaking, I think the lockdown show should be a 2 hour show, but that's up to the people behind the scenes. Because if nobody's working tomorrow, right?
That's a locked up show.
A locked up show. Well, there's
no pressure, Oxford. No pressure.
There's no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday now. It's just waiting in Rangers Day. That's all it is for me anyway. every day. I know something a lot of guys are working in that, but every day's a Groundhog Day. So,
there is a bit of that, mate. There is a bit of that.
A Saturday night tour show would be good.
I'm sure that Rangers Radio will do something fitting when we win the league. I'm sure that all Schoolboy and Fox are working on it every day as we speak. Because me and Bridge don't do nothing. We're just front of house meet and greet, that right, Bridge?
But it doesn't half pose the question that JFK would say. Oh, by the way, all that JFK is doing, he's just stirring it up to give us more work. That's all it is. So he can just enjoy himself.
You know that?
No, not at all. I just feel like
that suggestion just went on one ear and out the other.
I think that take a vote in the lobby. Consensus, take a vote in the lobby. Would you all like to see a tour show on Saturday?
We don't do democracy on here. There's only one vote.
Tell me about it.
There's only one vote that counts.
You two stop arguing about it, please. Go on.
I know, I'm sure the guys.
You know how we don't do democracy, JFK?
Tell me then.
Because two idiots can outvote a genius.
Absolutely. However, I think they're good points there, and I think it's something.
You and who else is voting then?
No, but we need to have the sort of the back, the guys in the techie side of it, who in the wee cupboards, make sure the cupboard's open and unlocked, so that they can get into work.
But there's a technical. I'm sure, Stevie, that we might come live for the Hummer. Eh?
Oh my God!
I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. Once we pick Skipper up with some of the Asian people that he knows, get them in, and we'll have a right good to rare tear. I mean, look at the technology they've got these days. Surely the Hummer will be all right if a wee phone on. You know what I mean? And we'll be all
by the way, Skipper never said he was bringing A2. I never put A2 down.
Who are you talking about? The Thai Tims?
Aye. The over 40s Thai ladies football team.
Don't worry about it. Me and Stevie will turn up with grass skirts. So
Skipper will bring them. Don't worry about that. He'll guide them to the right place.
There you go. You don't know the difference. Me and Stevie will turn up with grass skirts.
Skipper will, but if you two sit in his knee, he'll soon know about it.
Oh dear.
Right, Darren.
So is that only 6 games? Is that only 6 games we need to win now then? Because the puddle drinkers fucking low.
I think the mathematics still stays the same, mate. Because we don't play them. We do play the D90 before we play them. I think they can still get 92 points in theory, even though they'll be lucky at 52 the way it's gone. But they can still get 92 points, I believe, or something like that. Yeah. So that's the problem. So we need 93 points to win the league. Yeah. So we still need 7 wins. We'll be joined by Henry. Evening, Henry.
The Hoover.
Aye. Come on. Are you there, Henry? Oh, has he dropped to it? He's gone. He'll be back in a minute. I don't think the mathematics or the arithmetic changed much today, Bob Gia.
No, it's because of their games in hand. It's because of their games in hand and things like that,
They play on Tuesday at Kilmarnock, and we play obviously on Wednesday. The mathematics didn't change that much, but to me it's a formality now, and it's all about impatience to us. We just can't wait for it to be totally 100% confirmed. It's 99.9% confirmed. We're going to be the champions, lads. And dare I say, the reason that we're champions is that a lot of people come on here, quite rightly, and I'm one of them, is all about their demise. Their demise has got nothing to do with it. What's to do with it is the superb performances of Rangers this season. We've been up for it this season. They haven't. It's as simple as that. And that's why you've got the gap. That's why you've got the situation. That's why Rangers are on the verge of being 55 champions. I'm going to sign off and let other people phone in up, and I'll maybe see you at the start of the week. All right?
Cheers, Bob.
Oh. Right, cheers, Bob.
Right,
yeah.
Bob, all the best.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
How we doing, Henry?
Not too bad, my pal. You?
Aye, good, mate. What's on your mind?
I'm just congratulating you on another fantastic show. But I'm looking for a bit of advice.
All right, mate.
Well, it depends on what kind of advice you want.
How have we all got to celebrate this thing?
Well, I'll pass you on to my celebrations expert, Stephen, from the northwest of the city.
Don't pass him to me, man. Come on.
Come on, Stephen, get on it.
I'm in the Hummer with yous. Listen, mate, the whole of, listen, there's Rangers family all over the world. The whole place is just going to be a red, white and blue. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And, you know, look, we can look back on it and it'll be very emotional for us all. I'll be looking to the sky, thinking about my dad, who never seen us getting back on my feet again. He was a bear all his days, and there's many like
that as well, my pal.
You know, it's for the bears that's passed away, and for all his bears that'll take it in the neck for the last. Look, it's going to be fantastic. Everybody's just going to be with their families and do what they do, you know. That's it. Georgie Square's going to be bouncing, and then hopefully everybody by that time might have had a jag or something might have happened where we can all get together and go to
I've had my first jag and I'll be in George Square.
Right, well, that'll do me. That'll do you. I've the Hummer. Watch for the white Hummer with two Asian lasses, two Asian boys hanging out the skyline.
Henry, where did you get your vaccination, pal?
At the Arab.
I'll go in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, right, okay.
Aye. Could be a long time before I get the second one. I would expect things to be wrapped up by then, like.
Yeah, well, we hope so.
Listen, guys, just congratulations. It's all done. Let's move on, yeah.
Somebody did how we're going to celebrate. I thought I seen somebody posted in one of the forums today that once we get organised and things move on and it becomes more concrete the date, we want to maybe at a allotted time that all over the city we let our fireworks, mate, and everybody does it at the same time. At the same time.
Yeah,
it'd be fantastic if we could get Ibrox opened up for it.
Aye, if we can, but obviously health and safety will be a factor that's never been there.
I think it'll be wrapped up too soon, though, lads. To be honest,
that's what they're doing, mate. That's their plan. We didn't realise they're double wide. They're trying to make sure we win it in February so we can't celebrate.
Well, for what I'm hearing, there'll be a big lockdown over there tonight anyway. So let them suffer.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, just fucking. Excuse the language, sorry.
Cheers, Henry boy. You take it easy, mate. Yeah.
Aye, all the best, guys. Brilliant show.
Cheers. On you go, Steve.
Oh, I'm going to drop out, mate. Right, I've got another phone call and another phone. It's Mr. Black's trying to get all the way. Listen, can I give Big Martin Cookie a shout out with Corby? They're in that hut again. And going to tell them to get home, because I keep getting phone calls after a while. Going to talk to these two. So tell them to get home to their bloody bed, Ox, will you?
You think they'll listen to me? You think they'll listen to me?
You've just said it all, Stevie.
Aye, I know. Right, over and out, guys. Thanks for having me. Brilliant show, and it's great to hear the Bears all happy. I'll let you go. Thanks again. All right, Jimmy boy.
See you later on, Mucker.
Right, bye-bye.
Oh, dear. Brilliant. GFK, just if you can put it any words in. We're not there yet, but when you're talking to people and the atmosphere, and we're not getting to meet people as often, but you're still talking to people, the emotions they're feeling at the moment.
Well, that's just the word I was going to use, mate. It is emotional, you know. The various people I know around about my district who are good blue noses like myself, and you know 3 or 4 of them. And it is emotional. You can hear it when they're talking, and you know the respect that we all have for each other, and the respect we've got for what Rangers have done, and respect and emotional it has been for me, mate. I just feel that the Rangers doing this season is the 9 years of turmoil we went through, and the respect that we were never given. But we are the people who can respect, and yeah, it's going to be an emotional day. I don't make any bones about it. When the 55 is sanctioned as where the winners is, that's it, over and done with. I've got to say that there will be tears in my eyes. I've no doubt about it. And it's going to be a great day, a fantastic day. I'm just hoping that I manage to date with a lot of my friends that are on here and elsewhere. But if that's not to be, then we will make sure that everybody knows that Rangers won 55,
I'm
mate.
sure if it's known, I'm glad you say that. There's potential for that not to happen, isn't there, because of where we are. But the flag day, when we get the flag in August, mate, that could be special, huh?
Yeah, that could be special. There could be some sort of way that Ibrox will be opened up to some people, but that'll obviously depend on what happens in the next few months with the Jag and all that, etc. But yeah, no matter. No, if I'm not at Ibrox the same as a lot of other guys, I'm sure we'll all celebrate it proudly, and but let's see if we can organise something nearer the time that makes sure that Rangers Radio especially celebrates it all at the one time, and the firework display would be absolutely fantastic. At a particular time on that day would be absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I've already got a few things planned in here. I've ordered a few things that I've got ongoing, so to celebrate with my family on that day. So yeah, fireworks are included in that. But it would be nice, really nice to meet up with my friends and fellow Bears to celebrate the 55. But we will have to wait and see, mate. We'll have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm. Richman, I know you talk to your relations a lot, mate. You couldn't have predicted this when you said Happy New Year to them.
God, no. Well, hope we get something, but never have predicted this the way it's happening. It's just wonderful. We're off the scale now. The only thing we've got to watch out for is we may be pushing too much for ourselves. We need to sit back a wee bit, sort of lap up this wee bit, but we've got work to do. And Wednesday night we've got to go and do it, get the 3 points.
You've not heard me say this on here. I've not said it once. It's done now.
Yes, I believe so myself, but I don't want us to stumble, not even for 1 second. No stumbling. Get out, win the game. You win the game next Wednesday, it's a different context in the league altogether. That's the truth of it. Every match does it. Every match.
Darren, you're a bit younger, mate. You're talking to your mates and that. What's the thoughts?
Aye, the thoughts are obviously quite high, but obviously going to what the other guy said there, it's obviously emotional for people that's, obviously lost their life this year, obviously, through illness or through obviously COVID. It's been Rangers fans all their lives, and seeing Rangers get back on their feet, it'll be emotional, but it'll be obviously exciting at the same time, because obviously what we've been through, and obviously the lockdown's still the way it is, and it'll be emotional because we obviously can't celebrate all together, but do you know what I mean? And just obviously obey the rules, but it'll be happy and emotional,
Aye, I get it, mate. I get it. I don't want to say, but I know what you're thinking. I'll mixed emotions myself when I think of some of the Bears and friends I'm no longer with and family members.
Yeah.
I'll be mixed emotions for a lot of people, but I think that'll be an instance, and then it'll be an outpouring of joy because people get caught in it. Maybe that's the way we'll have to go. That the flag day be August. Hopefully everything can be nearly back to normal. GFK.
Aye, I think that we're all sensible enough to realise what's going on now, that we're not going to get to Ibrox. Probably, I mean, I'll even say that there's a chance that we might not be sitting at a full Ibrox, probably maybe to the turn of the year, mate. I don't see full crowds being allowed in, so I'm quite happy to take part in any flag celebration in my own home, in my own garden and whatever. George Square to me, even if I've had the Jags, still doesn't sound appealing. I'm going to say that up front. I just don't think for me it's something I would attend. But everybody that wants to attend, I suppose that's up to them. But I'd be looking forward to a nice flag day that could be arranged, not just UK-wide, but maybe worldwide. The people are listening on here are coming from far afield, from everywhere in the world. So let's see what we can do for the special day when it is. We're 7 games away. If they keep winning, we keep winning. It's 7 games and we're champions, mate. Simple as.
On you go, Darren.
It's just as well, obviously, we winning the league, obviously everything we've been through as well, and then obviously the pandemic, obviously everybody understands what we're going through, but it's, obviously if we win at Ibrox, it's empty, and, this is obviously Gerrard's obviously first trophy, obviously when it is over the finishing line, it's going to be a wee bit emotional for him as well, because there's no crowd there, and he obviously comes out in some of the things and says, please don't turn up to Ibrox, you've got to think of obviously your health and obviously other people's health, and you know what I mean. So it's just going to be a strange way with it being empty. Obviously, we'd love it to be a full house, but it's just not going to happen. Reality.
Well, obviously you can't predict, but things are starting to move very, very, very quickly. You know, and obviously the economy is important as well for people's livelihoods and their well-being and their lives as well. So there's a lot of decisions to get made, but I'm sure people a lot smarter than me will get them right, as I've done so far. Not right. Anyway, listen, Darren, JFK, thanks for joining us. Bridgeman, over to you, mate.
Well, what can I say? What a marvellous night. Once again, a great night, and obviously we're as high as a kite with that result. And we weren't even playing, so as I said earlier, it's just marvellous. Everybody's really happy, and I hope that happiness lasts. And I'm really looking forward to the weekend and see what's going to happen in the Sunday papers. You know, the big papers that matter, that write all the good stories about Rangers constantly. Aye, right. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one is, great result today for us. Once again, I'll say it once again, it was a great result. We need more. Everybody keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers do really need us. Don't let us down now. Just keep coming. Keep it going for the Rangers.
Thanks to everybody who joins us tonight. Thanks to Fox for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night between 8 and 9 with another lockdown special. Take it away, Fox.